Today we're going to have a go at making an elastic band powered boat. So here's my example. We've got our plastic boat base, we've got some wooden lolly sticks to give our boat some strength, and here's where our boat gets its power from. We've got our elastic band, and in the middle, in this space, we have got our propeller or our paddle. So when we wind up this elastic band away from the boat, we are making lots and lots of potential energy. All of this energy is held in the elastic bands, waiting for us to let go. And as soon as we let go, our propeller will spin as the potential energy changes into kinetic energy. And that spinning motion will power our ship forward when it's in some water. You could test it out in your bathtub or in a paddling pool in the back garden. Here are all the different materials you're going to need to make your elastic band powered boat. So first of all, you're going to need an elastic band. You'll also need something to make the bottom of your boat out of. So I've got a plastic ice cream lid, but you could use any other plastic recycling you've got in the house, like these fruit boxes I've got. You'll also need something to make your propeller out of, your paddle. Again, you could use the plastic recycling. I've also got a little tin foil container, a plastic lid, and a little foam disc as well to try out. Now, in case your boat needs strengthening at the very end, you might want some straws or lolly sticks, and you'll also need some scissors, some sellotape, and maybe a ruler and pen as well. The first step in making your boat is to decide on the shape your boat's going to be. Now I'm going to use my Sharpie pen to draw my design on my plastic. And the most important thing is we need a space to put our propeller. So I'm going to draw a space at the back. And I'm going to cut out this part in a second. And then I might decide to make a pointy front on my ship to make it more streamlined. And I'll chop those bits as well. And we need to cut out of our ship design. There we go, we've got a basic design. If you wanted to, you could add seats or sides or any other decorations onto your ship as well. Now that we've got our basic boat shape, the next step is to put on the propeller. Now it's going to be powered by our elastic band, which is going to go over the top of our tub and across this gap that we've just cut out. Now because we've now got that elastic band that's pulling our little dish, mine has gone slightly bendy. So I'm going to put some wooden lolly sticks on my boat to strengthen it. I'm going to stick them this way with some sellotape. There we go. Now I need to make my propeller to go in the middle as well. Now you could use the piece of plastic that we've just chopped out of this middle space, but remember it needs to be smaller than this space, otherwise it will hit off the sides when it spins round a bit later on. We want it to fit in this space with a little gap about 1 centimetre all the way around the outside. So I've chopped my red plastic a little bit smaller so that it fits in that gap, or you could try something different as well. I'm going to have a go with this little red piece of foam sponge that I've got. Now I don't want it circle shape. I've made mine slightly more rectangular, still got curvedy edges, but that fits in the middle. Now to put your propeller in place, we're going to put the elastic band over one side, twist it round a couple of times, then put your propeller in the middle, then twist it round a couple of times and put it round the other side of your boat. Then we need to turn it away from our ship our boat to twist it up. We'll have to do it a couple of times. And when we let go, our propeller is going to spin. We've got lots and lots of stored energy at the minute, potential energy. And when I let go, that will transfer into kinetic energy, movement energy. When we put that in the water, our little boat should paddle along in the bathtub. Once you've tried your first propeller, why not try some different materials to try and find out which is the best? So I've had a go at making a couple of different propellers. I tried making a different shape to see if that changes how fast it can move. I've got different material as well, so I've got the tin foil this time. I think this one might be a bit too thin, I'm not sure. I was going to try the plastic lid. It's quite thick though, so I'm not sure how well that'll spin around. And then I've made a different shape, a cross shape for this propeller. So it's got 4 little paddles that'll spin around. So I've made this by having 2 little plastic rectangles with a line cut into the middle, and then slide the lines together to make your cross shape, and that will go between my elastic bands as well. So I'm going to test some of these out, see how they work, see if I can find the best material to make my ship move the fastest and furthest.
Have an experiment at home and see what you can come up with. We would love to see your boats.